color consultation. As we're building our customer base, we always want to think about doing 2 separate appointments. We want to first and foremost do a skincare appointment with our customers. And then at a totally different appointment, we want to make sure that we do a color consultation with them. Now, we always want to do our skincare appointments and our color consultations in 2 different appointments for a couple different reasons. First of all, if you were to go over skincare and glamour in one appointment with your customers, it would take like 3 hours. It would take a really, really, really long time. And with that said too, it would be a lot of information to go over in one sitting. So people might get overwhelmed and they might not see doing skincare and glamour is something that would be doable for them with their busy schedules, because they're going to be under the impression that it's going to take a really, really, really long time. And then also it gives you an opportunity to connect with your customers again after getting their skincare facial and continue building that relationship with them, getting to know them better. And then too, you are able to offer them free products by doing their color consultation and sharing their color consultation with a couple friends or family members. So whenever I'm doing my color consultations, if I'm doing a one-on-one, you obviously just schedule that time with them and meet them at that time. If they are doing it before or after a party that they're hosting to earn free products, then you always want to get that scheduled, preferably before the party. And the reason for that is because if you do the color consultation before her friends arrive, her friends are going to arrive and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, you're so gorgeous, you look so glamorous. And you almost are like holding a carrot up in front of their face, because then when they come, you're going to treat them to skincare and they're going to see their friend all glammed up and they're going to know what they're in for at another appointment with you. So anyway, when I am doing my color consultations, I always have our color closing sheet sitting out in front of the customer, because it really walks them through and it walks me through all the different steps of the color consultation. So, and then it also makes closing super duper duper easy. And I just really love our closing sheets, because as consultants, we're able to just focus on building the relationship with the customer and educating them and really putting our focus on them. Yet the closing sheet is going to do the selling for us. So what you're going to find is after the color consultation, your customer is going to look at this closing sheet and she's going to be like, okay, I want this, I want this, I want this, and I want this. And you can just sit there with your receipt and with your pen and write it all down. So what I'm going to do is actually do a color consultation on myself today. Now, as beauty consultants, when we are doing our color consultations with our customers, it's important that you just explain to them what to do and have them do it on themselves for a couple different reasons. First of all, because we're not estheticians, so legally we shouldn't be applying the products on a regular basis, at least on people's faces. But more importantly, because when she's doing her own makeup and applying it herself, it shows her that she can do that same thing in her own bathroom. Whereas if we are doing the makeup for our customers at their color consultations, they're not going to really get practice and they're not going to really believe that they can make themselves look like that in their own bathrooms. So make sure that you're more so sitting with them and walking them through it and having them apply their own makeup. So anyway, if you haven't already, take out a color closing sheet and follow along with me. So the first thing is on the color closing sheet is, and the first step in the color consultation is the foundation primer. So what I've done today is I have totally washed and moisturized my face. So a lot of times if I am seeing my customer at the end of her day and she maybe washed her face like 10 hours ago, we'll just quickly go through and wash her face. I don't really go through all the different facts about all the products. I just do a quick little recap of it so that her face is ready to be, her canvas is ready to be painted on. So I've just cleansed and moisturized. So now what I'm going to do, and I've got my little mirror, is I am going to use my foundation primer. So I'm just going to take a little squirt of it. So as consultants, we just squirt a little bit in her hand and have her apply it all over. So you just apply your foundation primer all over your face just like you would your moisturizer. Now what foundation primer does is it helps your foundation look and stay fresh all day long. It actually has sunscreen in it, so it does have an SPF 15 in it. And then it actually helps your face absorb oil throughout the day. So love, 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 love foundation primer. Next step is the liquid foundation. And to apply the liquid foundation, we're actually going to use the liquid foundation brush. So for me, in fall and in winter, I use the Luminous Wear foundation. And in spring and summer, I use the Matte Wear foundation. Currently, I'm using a beige 2. So what I do is I squirt the foundation on the back of her hand, dip into it with the liquid foundation brush, and I just walk her through dabbing her forehead, dabbing her nose, dabbing her chin, both the cheeks, and then connecting the dots. So you just paint, paint, paint away. And as she's doing it, I just give her a quick little recap on the liquid foundation and what it does. So just reminding her that it protects our face from all the dirt, grime, and bacteria in the environment. And reminding her that our foundation is non-transistent, so she'll never find it rubbing off on her clothes, or even better, if she goes to a wedding and gives somebody a hug, she won't find it on their clothes. Our foundation is also layerable, so you can just do one thin layer of it and then do another thin layer right over it, and that will give us a thicker, fuller coverage. Now, at the skincare facial, we aren't having our customers use the liquid foundation brush, so a lot of people are truly amazed at just how much of an airbrushed look they can get when using their liquid foundation brush. Okay, the lighting in here is not the best, but I think I am covered up. Okay, so a lot of times then I'll just kind of make sure I'm totally blended. So I just did one thin layer. You could do another thin layer right over it if you wanted. Okay, so then I just do a little recap of our brush collection. So our brush collection comes in a cute little bag like this, and it comes with a powder brush, and they all say them right on the side. So a powder brush, a cheek color brush, eye color brush, the eye crease brush, and then a fun little eyeliner brush. Love, 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 love that brush. So our set comes with all of these brushes. Now, our popular liquid foundation brush can be purchased separately for $10. But that one is not a part of the set. And then we have a few other brushes like the eye smudger brush, the mineral powder brush, that are also sold separately. So now what I do, in between every brush, I have a little washcloth sitting out, and I will literally clean the brushes with my customer right in front of me. So all you do is squirt our brush cleaner on the brush, and then you just wipe it off. As far as maintenance on a brush set goes, so first of all, I like to tell people that Mary Kay does not test our products on animals, but we do give ponies a little trim. So our brushes are made out of real pony hair. And then also, you should wash your brushes like with a brush cleaner for sure once a week. And I love, 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 love our brush cleaner. Super affordable, lasts a really long time, and just keeps the brushes in really, really, really good shape. So just encourage your customers, if they don't purchase the brush cleaner along with their brush set, just encourage them to wash their brushes with hand soap or shampoo then. But I love the brush cleaner. Okay, so next step is going to be our eye primer. Eye primer, it helps your eyeshadow stay on all day long. So, and then it also helps your eyeshadow from creasing. So you just take a little bit, give them a little bit, and then have them rub their fingers together. And you just put it all over your eyelid and then go up until your eyebrow. So that gives your eyeshadow something to stick to. Now, just a fun tip for you. You can also use our cream eyeshadows as like an eye primer. So one thing I like to do is like use the Beach Blonde cream eyeshadow and just use that all over with the cream eyeshadow brush, again sold separately from our brush set, and that kind of gives then the mineral eye colors something to stick to like an eye primer, but also kind of adds a little bit of shimmer. So that's kind of a fun little trick too. And then next I recap and tell them about our compacts. So my most popular compact is our Compact Mini. And so I show them that. I love the fact that as we are working with our customers, they can customize their own compact. So you can do, and I just walk them through all the different ways they can customize it. So you can do 3 eye colors and a cheek color. You can do 6 eye colors. You can do a bronzer. You can do a pressed powder. So, and then we call our compacts purse proof. So, you can drop your, as long as your colors are in here, you can drop them in like your purse or whatever, and the colors will not shatter. So, definitely love our compacts. Encourage your customers when they're purchasing Glamour from you to put them in compacts. Okay, so next it's time for eyeshadow. Now, whenever you're applying eyeshadow, you want to think about applying your eyeshadow. You want to think about applying your eyeshadow in 3 colors: a highlighter, a mid-tone, and an accent. So in here I have, in this little palette, I have all of my eye colors. So your highlighters are going to be like your lightest colors. Mid-tones are obviously going to be like middle colors, and then accents are going to be the darkest colors. So actually, one thing I do want to use is, that's not on the color closing sheet, is the facial highlighter. I love our facial highlighting pen. What you can do is use this like underneath your eyes. It works like better even than concealer. So you just put it underneath your eyes to cover up dark circles. And then you can also use it to cover up shadow areas on your face. So because how our faces are shaped, a lot of us have shadow areas on like the laugh line, along the nose, and then underneath on your chin. So you can actually put that on and then use your finger to blend it in. And that helps, again, cover up dark circles for people like me that have babies and don't get a lot of sleep. So my goal is to not use a lot of concealer at my color consultations with my customers, because if somebody is concealing like a pimple or whatever, that to me is more of a skincare issue that we can take care of with some acne products. But if a lot of people think that if you do use concealer, you should use it like before your foundation. You should actually use your concealer. And where is my concealer? You should use that after your foundation. And just a tip for you, if you like have, like let's say I had a zit right here. So I would put my concealer just on the emergency spot, and then I would stipple my concealer to blend it in. You don't want to just take a bunch of concealer and put it all over the emergency spot, because that'll actually make it stick out more. So, anyway, okay, eyeshadow time. So when I was a new consultant building my customer base, a fun story for you, I had no clue about glamour. And what I actually did at my first color consultation is I put eyeliner on someone's lips and lip liner on her eyes. So she had red eyes and black lips. Oh my God, that's crazy. So, but I did. So $200. at that appointment with no clue what the heck I was doing. So anyway, after that appointment, I got together with my director and I was like, oh my God, I cannot screw people's faces up that bad. Give me some glamour tips, because I knew nothing about glamour. And she told me 3 different eye colors and a cheek color and a lipstick and a lip gloss and an eyeliner. She gave me shades that looked good on everybody. And I'll never forget those shades: Moonstone, Hazelnut, Vintage Gold. We do not have Vintage Gold anymore, but I find myself using these shades on a lot of people. It's really, really, really funny, even still nowadays. So I want to share with you some colors that'll look great on everybody, and that's what I'll use today. So first color is Moonstone. So we're going to take and that's going to be our highlighter, and we're going to use our eye color brush to apply our highlighter. And what we do is put that all over our eyelid, and then we go up until our eyebrow with our highlighter. So again, I am using Moonstone. And the big thing with highlighters is you want to make sure that they layer them. So I a lot of times will do like at least 2 layers of a highlighter. So again, all over the eyelid, and then go up until the eyebrow. Yay, Moonstone, love it. And then we're going to do our mid-tone. And today on my eyes, again, I'm going to do Hazelnut. And to do your mid-tone, you take your eye crease brush, dip into it. And for me, I have deep set eyes, so I actually would apply my mid-tone on this bone up here to pull my brow bone back. So again, I'm going to dip into it, put a little bit of mid-tone on my brow bone to pull that back. But you can have people apply their mid-tones just on their eyelid if they have standard eyes, or they can do it like in the eye crease if they don't have deep set eyes. But for somebody that has deep set eyes, you want to like have them use their mid-tone on their brow bone, again, to pull that bone back. So instead of Vintage Gold, a color that you can use for your accent that'll look great on everyone is Chocolate Kiss. So I'm going to dip into a little bit of Chocolate Kiss and apply that as my accent. Now when you're applying the accent, you want to do like a backwards C or V right around the eyelid. So I'll try to do it in my little mirror here, or my little camera. C or V right around the eyelid, and then you blend outward. So again, eye crease brush, use that for our accent also. And then again, a backwards C or V right around the eyelid. So fun. Just a fun little natural look. Now, if you want to create like a smoky eye look, what you can do is actually take your accent and blend upward into the brow bone, just on that corner. Again, take the accent and blend it upward on the brow bone. Okay, another fun little tip for you is you can have like no clue about really eyeshadow and how much you're putting on, but if you get the placement semi in the right spot, the next best trick that I've learned is to just take your eye color brush again and re-dip in the highlighter and just reapply that highlighter. It just blends your highlighter, mid-tone, and accent all together. Love, 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 love that trick. Okay, now it is time for eyeliner. All right, so today, well, let me say this. The rule with eyeliner is if you do it on the bottom, you have to do it on the top. You can just do it on the top if you want, but never just do it on the bottom. Now, if you think about it, what eyeliner does is it literally fills in your lashes to make your lashes look fuller and turn to give your eyes a pop. So you want to just go however far across your eyelashes go, especially on the bottom. So for some people, it's 3/4 of the way. So for some people, it's all the way across. So this is the only time when you're applying your eyeliner that you can like tug or pull on your eye area. But what I do is I just like pull in my eye a little bit and then draw a very thin line. Our eyeliner comes in 3 different shades. We have the black, we have deep brown, and then we have steely. But I'm going to show you a fun little way of adding some color to your eyeliner. So, all right, I did the top, and then I'm just going to do a quick little line on the bottom. Isn't it funny the faces we make when we're applying makeup? Yikes. Oh, I want to say this. If you ever screw up your eyeliner or your mascara, a really good trick is to just take a Q-tip, put a little bit of eye makeup remover on it, and then clean up your eyeliner or wipe away your mascara. Works like a charm. Works awesome. Thank God for makeup. That's all I can say. Holy cowsers. My eyes look so different. Okay. So a trick for eyeliner. So to add a little bit of color. So sometimes what I'll do is I will do my eyeliner, and then let's just say I want to add like a fun little color to it. So I a lot of times will take sweet plum, or you can take some of the blues or greens. I'll take my eyeliner brush, get it wet, and then dip into one of the colors and just put that right over my eyeliner. So that just adds a fun little, some fun color on your eyeliner. Love that trick, especially the purple. I use that a lot, but I totally do those tricks with my customers too. You can also use black. You can dip into our kohl or espresso to do your eyeliner. Awesome trick to do that. So then the next step is going to be our lash primer. Love our lash primer. I'm out of my little wands, but what you want to do is use the wands that come in your starter kit when your customers are using their lash primer and their mascara. So this is just mine, so I'm going to use the actual one. But our lash primer, it's just clear. You put it on the top and the bottom. And what it does is it makes your lashes look a lot fuller. And you have to use a lot less mascara to get a super full effect. Love it. So one company that's really popular right now is Unique. They sell like fiber lashes and then a mascara. So our lash primer gives the same effect as like the Unique brand of lashes. So then you take your Ultimate mascara. I like to use Ultimate at our color consultations because Ultimate mascara, it helps with length and fullness. A lot of mascaras on the market will help with one or the other. So all of our other mascaras are going to help with more so length. But our Ultimate helps with length and fullness. It is also water resistant. It's not waterproof. You don't want to wear a waterproof mascara every day because it's too harsh on your lashes. So it can actually make your lashes fall out if you don't properly remove a waterproof mascara. But I personally did a triathlon years ago with our Ultimate mascara on my lashes, and my mascara did not smear whatsoever. So I like to call our Ultimate mascara triathlon tested. And I am crazy about mascara. I like to put a lot of layers of my mascara on. So I'll a lot of times do one eye and then let it dry, go to the other eye, and then come back to it just to kind of get a really full effect with it. Our Ultimate mascara, it also has a wiper technology in it. So it curls your eyelashes for you. So amazing. And then make sure when you're going over mascara and your eye colors that you talk about eye makeup remover. Our eye makeup remover is the #1 selling eye makeup remover on the market. Works amazing. So just educate your customers on shaking it up first. And then I like to use a cotton pad with my eye makeup remover, not a cotton ball, because cotton balls soak up so much product. So you just shake it up first, squirt it out a cotton pad, hold it over your eye for 4 seconds, and it'll gently remove all of your eye makeup. And then for people that are getting comfortable with using mascara, what you can actually educate them to do is do their bottom lashes first. Because if they do their bottom lashes first, then, if they do their top lashes first, a lot of times what happens is people will look up to do their bottoms and then they get all this mascara up here. So that's a little trick for you for people that are like, especially new users with mascara, or even people that have really, really, really long lashes. Okay. Thank God for eye makeup. Holy cowsers. Okay. So next is brows. So you can use brow liner. Otherwise, one trick that I like to do is actually take our eyeliner brush again, get it wet, and I like to use, like, for me, I a lot of times will use hazelnut for my brow liner. So I'm just going to get this little brush wet, and then you just dip into the hazelnut, put it on the brow. Again, you can demo out brow liners too. For people that have really, really, really dark hair, you can use like espresso as the brow liner too. But for blondes and like lighter brunettes, just hazelnut works really well. But your brows, so as far as your brows go, remember that your brows are sisters, not twins, so they don't need to look the exact same. But you just fill them in, and your brows should be 1 shade darker than your hair. So that's kind of like a rule for brows. I love, though, our brow gel. Our brow gel, it goes on clear, and it's like hairspray for your eyebrows. So you just take this little brush and brush it right over your brows. Love it. Just gives your brows a really soft, subtle pop. Yay. Okay. So next thing we're going to do is cheeks. So we have these awesome cheek color duos. So obviously we have great cheek colors also, but our cheek color duos are super fun. So what you can do, they actually have a cheek color in them and then a highlighter also. So for me today, I'm going to use Juicy Guava. It's a good Juicy Guava kind of day. So you dip into your blush with your cheek color brush, smile, dab your apple, and then blend up. Again, dip into your cheek color, smile, dab your apple, blend up. And now Juicy Guava is a brighter color, so 1 layer of it might be okay. But if you're using like Sunny Spice or a really natural color blush, sometimes on certain skin tones you might want to use a couple different layers. And then with the highlighter, what you do is you just dip into it, and then you put that right above your cheek color. So it just gives a little shimmer to your cheekbones, which is super duper duper fun. Love it. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is bronzer. Now, the trick with bronzer is a lot of people think with bronzer, you should just put it all over your face. You don't want to do that because that's going to make you look orange. But bronzer is a beautiful way to give you a sun-kissed look, but you should not look orange. So what you do with bronzer is just dip into it. But then you just dip into it with the cheek color brush. You put it underneath your cheek color, and then you do a 3 right around your face. So again, that gives you a sun-kissed look without making you look orange. So right underneath your cheek color, and then you do a 3 right around your face. Yay. Okay, then it's lip liner time. Again, you can demo out your lip liners, but what I actually a lot of times will do is just use my eyeliner brush and again, get it wet. Whoopsies. Get it wet, and then what you can do is dip it in to any of our cheek colors. Like I like to do strawberry cream or bold berry. Dip it into our cheek color, and then you just outline the lips and then blend it in. So again, outline the lips and then color the lips in. So it's just a very natural lip liner. You also can demo out the lip liners. I just don't. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is do lipstick and then lip gloss. So I love our True Dimensions lipstick. To me, it feels more when you apply it like a tinted lip balm. So super lightweight and easy to wear. And so what you'll find is for like non-lipstick wearers, they will love our True Dimensions lipstick. Again, this is mine, so I'm just going to use it. But as you're working with your customers, just have them use like the little sponges that you got in your starter kit. Just put a little bit on the sponges. So I'm going to use Sassy Fuchsia today. Now, the rule with lip color is, and your eye color is, your eyes and your lips should complement each other, not compete with each other. So if you go soft on your eyes, you want to go bold on your lips. If you go soft on your lips, then that's when you can break out the smoky eyes and go a little bit bolder on your eyes. So I just put a little bit of my Sassy Fuchsia on because I use more so browns on my eyes, so I can go a little bit bolder on my lips. And then I love Shock Tart. Oh my God, such a fun, bold lip color. So I'm going to take my Shock Tart lip gloss and put it on over my lipstick. Just kind of adds a little bit of shine and shimmer to it. Clean it up. Love it. Then our pressed powder. So pressed powder is actually the same. It's a mineral powder, just in a pressed form. So it's a great option for people that love mineral powder but don't want to deal with the mess of it. So all you do is dip into your pressed powder, and then you take your powder brush and just put it all over. Just kind of finishes your makeup look. Our pressed powder is also great for touching up throughout the day, especially for people that have oily skin. So you can just put it right over your makeup throughout the day and helps your face, again, absorb oil throughout the day. And then last but not least is our finishing spray. Our finishing spray is going to be like hairspray for your makeup. So a lot of times I'll use it with my bridal parties or doing prom makeup. And what it basically does is just helps your makeup last even longer throughout the day. Our primers and everything are going to help with that, but it just kind of, again, serves as like a hairspray, so sets it all. So what you can do with our finishing spray is you want to do 4 squirts. You want to go do an X and then a T. So I'm going to go ahead and you just like close your eyes. You want to hold it like a couple feet away. So again, X, T. Your eyes at first are like, oh my gosh. Yay! Love it. So that, in a nutshell, is how you do a color consultation. And just remember, if you are not confident with glamour right now, just know you will build confidence through practice. So Mary Kay Ash always said that we fail forward to success. So definitely know if your first one isn't perfect, that's okay. And you will learn by practicing and by doing. So if I can help you in any way get more comfortable with our glamour products, let me know. But a great next step to do if you haven't done it is to take our Color Confident course on Mary Kay InTouch. It will talk about and quiz you on some of the things that I went over today, and it'll maybe teach you some other tricks too. So definitely keep practicing on yourself also. So again, great colors that will probably look good on you and most of your customers. All of your customers are Moonstone Hazelnut Chocolate Kiss. Sunny Spice is a great cheek color that looks great on everyone. And Natural Beauty Lipstick, True Dimensions lipstick will be a great natural lip color that looks good on everyone. So if you want to start doing your color consultations and just use those colors on everyone, that's great. Just do that. But you'll gain confidence and want to explore and try other things, experiment more as you do more. And for some of you, you might be so confident with glamour that you might know more than I do. So I just love in this business that it is so relationship focused. So try to remember too not to stress so much about knowing everything, because when we're stressed when we go into our appointments, we're so focused on ourselves, and that does not allow us to truly focus on the individuals that we are with. So yes, have fun with your color consultations. Our glamour line is amazing. And Mary Kay, since our company has been around, we've always had an awesome skincare line. Our skincare sales have always been like top of the line. And in the last 5 years, our company has reformulated all of our glamour products. So for the first time in our company's history, our glamour sales are just as high as our skincare sales. And you'll be amazed at doing a one-on-one color consultation with someone and selling over $100. So closing at color consultations is super duper duper simple. Again, after you are done, just like we are now, you can do a quick recap on all the steps and a quick recap on what each step does. But your customer from here will most likely just start naming off products that she fell in love with and that she can see herself using. And yeah, if you have any questions on this process, let me know. Have fun, ladies. Look at how different I look, oh my God, than I did 36 minutes ago. Whew, thank God for makeup. No, really, I want to leave you with this though. I love it that when we teach a woman about skincare and about makeup, she feels beautiful inside and out. She feels beautiful and great about herself. She goes home an overall happier, confident woman. That, my friends, is what you call making the world beautiful one face at a time. So go make the world beautiful one face at a time. Mwah.